What's up, loves? So this video is going to be another slay, at least I hope it's going to be, but I want to show you guys how I apply my wigs with a blow dryer versus using like my curling barrel. Sometimes it can be a little bit hot on the curling barrel and you will end up burning your scalp or just scorching yourself, and that's not really that cool. But I do use a blow dryer, so a blow dryer is a lot quicker to me sometimes, depending on what style you're going for. You still probably will need to definitely use like a hot comb or a curling tool, but to dry the hairspray and the mousse in place so that your wig is stuck for a day or two is definitely a lot easier with a blow dryer. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. You can go to like Family Dollar or Walmart and get yourself like a $10 blow dryer. As long as it can blow dry and there's like a cool and a hot settings, then you're good. I already did a tutorial for this wig company, but this is the second time I'm doing another one. They have some really nice affordable units. This one is their 360 lace front, and this is the box that you get your wig in. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it. I think it's Ruiyu or Ruiyu, or either way, I'll put the information down below for you guys so that you can click on the link. But they're very affordable. They have some nice hair, some nice ass hair, hunties. And let me tell y'all, before we even get started, I did bleach the knots in this 360. So with that being said, and I did pre-pluck or pre-tweeze or whatever you want to call it in the front. I did do that, and yeah, my bonnet looks kind of a little bit weird. Okay, but anyways, and I did bleach the knots in this 360, and so far so good. It held up. This is, I think it's a 20-inch. I'll definitely post all the information below for you guys, but it is a 360 and it has the combs in the front and one in the back, and along with that is an adjustable strap. So we're gonna get right into this unit real quick so that way you guys can carry on with your days. My mouth is really dry. I think I say that all the time in like my vlogs, but I have been really sick. Not even sick, but my teeth have really been bothering me since I got them. I had to go get a root canal, and it's made me sick. Like, I'm honestly sick and tired of going to the dentist, but I still have to go. But I just don't feel well because it has given me an infection, so I've been taking medication. So I'm not really feeling that great. We're just gonna get into this video, so let's do this. Okay.
Hey guys, so let's get this going. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the lace off of the back portion of this 360 lace wig. Normally I'll just cut the entire lace on camera, but because it is lace on the sides and in the back, there was no way I was going to be able to achieve getting the back done without jabbing myself with the scissors. So that was the first part that I did. Now, just to customize it and make it fit like, you know, perfect or semi-perfect, I do just measure it and cut off the excess lace and ear, so that way I don't have all of this lace that doesn't fit properly and I'm not able to just adhere it to my head. So I always say that the best scissors to use for any lace wig cutting is some small curved scissors, because using like straight big blunt scissors will just make the lace wig look a little bit more on the natural side. Plus, you may have a couple of mistakes. So get yourself a small pair of scissors. You can get them anywhere. I've had those ones for like years, like 10 years, and I got them from Walmart. So this unit, I don't really remember if it came with baby hairs, but even so, I'm just going to make my own, because, you know, once you wash the wig, you brush it up into the wig, you can't find them. So I'm just going to go ahead and take out some of the hairs on the side, so that way I can just make my own baby hairs. Now, remember, I did say I pre-tweezed this lace frontal and I bleached it, so that way it didn't look all knotty, you know, the knotty look, and it didn't look, you know, like too thick around the hairline. And I will say I'm getting a little bit better at the pre-tweezing and the bleaching. Like, a girl is coming through for herself. So I'm just going to use my eyebrow tweezer to shorten these baby hairs. You can use whatever makes you feel comfortable, a hair trimmer, scissors, whatever you feel comfortable with, just use it. And just cut the baby hairs as short as, well, not as short as possible. Don't listen to me, girls, because then you'll have some baby hairs and they will be looking like baby stubble. So just make the baby hairs to your liking. Let's just leave it at that, okay? Just cut them to, if you like them down to your eyebrows, then put them to your eyebrows, but just cut you some baby hairs, okay? And get you a good tool that you feel comfortable with. I like the eyebrow trimmers. I got them 3 in a pack from the Dollar Tree, and I've been using the same one for a minute because that's all I use. You already know where I got this mousse from, which is also from the Dollar Tree. That's right, for $1, it'll make you holler. This is like actually some really good mousse. It's called Salon Selectives, and it's the number 4 hold, extra firm hold. I love this mousse. There are other brands at the Dollar Tree, but I would definitely not suggest getting them because they are really like horrible. As you guys seen, the parting, the lace does look really good and natural. It's not all brassy or anything like that, which is great. I did use a 30 developer to bleach the knots on this, and I used the blue oh my god, I used the blue colored bleaching powder. It's Salon Pro, or I can't remember the name of it, but if I remember, I'll post it down below. I get it from Sally's, okay? And so now what I do is I did, you know, as you guys see, my normal, I'll use the mousse, and I'll also use the Pump It Up hairspray, super Pump It Up, super hold hairspray to apply my wigs with. I'm telling you guys, if you do this just like this, you curve the, well, you know, you put the mousse on first, and you know, sculpt the baby hairs with the mousse, and you apply the mousse on the edges and onto the lace behind the baby hairs, and then you take the actual Pump It Up spray, you know what I'm saying? So like I'm doing here, I'm applying the mousse, and I also applied the mousse behind the baby hairs, like, you know what I'm saying, like on the hairline part. And then I also apply the actual super hold Pump It Up spray as well. And then I take my blow dryer, and I like my blow dryer because it has a nozzle, but you know, if you don't have a nozzle, that's okay. Just I first start off on low heat, and then I go back and forth, low heat and cool. I do have like, low heat and hot heat, or cool heat and hot. I do have like a little pressure button by my thumb, so I'm able to keep changing the settings. So I just take that, and I start off on cool, and I take my toothbrush and I brush it down, and then I also take the nozzle, as you guys see here, and I am smoothing the hair down, also the lace down into my head, or into my hairline, or whatever you want to call it. That makes the lace stick, that makes the mousse and the hairspray dry, which is great. So that is why I do like the ones with the nozzle. But like I said, if you don't have a nozzle, that's okay. Just use your toothbrush or a good, you know, comb, and you'll be good to go. So this is the part where I'm going to just, you know, straighten it a little bit more, because the wig was, you know, not straight. I did wash it and it didn't come out bone straight, so I'm just gonna get it as straight as possible. And as you guys see right here, this is the parting. No, there's no missing hairs or anything. That's just the way the hair is laying right now, but the scalp does look really natural. So I do use a hot comb to make the hair straighter. You can use whatever you feel comfortable with, but I'll use the hot comb. I'm really trying to get me a different kind of hot comb, because like I be telling y'all in all my videos, I am not like a super fan of this hot comb. Like, listen, it will serve the purpose. It was $20 at Walmart, which is cool, but you know, I wanted it to be a little bit thinner. So I think I'm going to just go to Sally's. They have like some really good ones there. Not some, but like one or two. And I'm gonna check them out, or Amazon. But you know, you definitely want to read the reviews if you go on Amazon for any hot combs, because I've heard like things about the one that I've been using where the on and off switch is at. So you know, that doesn't bother me, but the fact that the handle or just the actual hot comb itself is a little bit wide, so you want to be extra careful when you are hot combing. You don't want to scorch yourself. So this is almost the finished look of the unit. As you guys can see, it's holding down really good. Like I told you guys, if you use the mousse and the hairspray and then a blow dryer, your wig will be on for days. Like I promise you guys that you can wear this wig with this method for a few days, especially if you sleep with a scarf on in the evening. It will definitely hold down for a few days. Now don't ask me about swimming, because I don't know how to swim and I don't go swimming, so I wouldn't be able to tell you if it's going to stay on in the water. Me personally, I'm not about to dunk my entire head in the water while I got on a wig. That's just not what's about to happen. So I decided to put the scarf on to brush the hair up, because I just get really nervous, and the way I brush and tug on things, girl, I tell you, I could rip out the roots of anybody's head. So I just decided, if we put the scarf on, so that way you okay while you pulling and tugging. So I took it right off, and there you go. This is what the finish looks like. Oh, this is what the finish looks like, something like that. You can wear it in a bun if you want. You can wear it in multiple styles and ponytails and stuff like that. I hope you guys like this portion. It's super easy to do a ponytail. You just got to get really used to it.
Alright you guys, so this video was a little bit longer than expected, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. I decided to do something different instead of styling it, because I style like a lot of my wigs and it's really about to be hot outside, so I wanted to put it in a ponytail, this 360, you know, so that way I can be cool and sleek for the summer heat. It did shed, okay, so it did shed. I'm not sure if it was because of me, you know, pre-tweezing it or me bleaching it, but it just shed a little bit and then it finally stopped, so nothing major or anything like that. I will post all the information below for Ruiyu or Ruiyu. I'm not really sure. You know, it is April the name chopper. That is what you can call me. I constantly am chopping up names. But yes, you guys, I love you. Also, the baby hairs are not stuck down. I actually pulled them up because the only ones that are stuck down is this one and this one. The other ones are loose, as you guys can see, because I don't really like them all matted to my head like that. Especially for like a ponytail, it doesn't really look that great. But yes, girl, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you rate, comment, subscribe, thumbs this video up, and I'll see you guys as soon as it comes out.